Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. I'm César Camejo from Colfax Realty, and I'm sitting with Olga in the most beautiful project in Miami, in my opinion. It's Una Residence in Brickell, just next to the Rickenbacker Bridge and looking at the most beautiful view from Miami. Olga, good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you. You have been very helpful. What can you tell us about Una?
Okay, well, first of all, we're here in the beautiful sales gallery today, and the building is going to be right here in sight. So the view that you see right behind us is what you're going to see from the units, basically. They're keeping the same footprint of the building, so the setbacks from the bay are going to be maintained, and you're going to have amazing views here. So let's talk a little bit about the location. So the developer bought out the existing building that we're in. We're in South Brickell. South Brickell is very different from the rest of Brickell because the main complaint we know about Central Brickell is a lot of traffic, and it's kind of congested in there. South Brickell is completely residential. It's very elite. This is where the high rises started in Miami. They haven't built anything here in over 20 years because there's no more land left anywhere in South Brickell, not just South Brickell, but actually in Brickell alone, there's no land to build on the water. So this might be one of the lost projects built on the water directly like this. So that makes us very special because of course it's an amazing location, and we're super centrally located. Brickell is 5 minutes away. Coconut Grove, with best schools in the state, are 5 minutes away. We have 95 access is 2 minutes away. And then of course the beaches of Key Biscayne are 10 minutes away. We also give the membership to the beach club at Key Biscayne Bay Club.
And please tell us a little bit more about Una, because let me tell you this, guys. Una is gonna be a landmark in Miami. It's gonna be the it building in Miami. I tell this to everyone that I have the opportunity to talk to. The Una is gonna be in every series, in every movie, in every. It's gonna be a reference because I was graduated from architecture in Venezuela, and I can tell you this: I'm a designer. The building is beautiful. It's an artwork itself, you know. So, what can I tell you? If you are a child or faint of heart about fame and people looking at the building and appearing in series and everything, this is not the place for you because people are gonna love Una. So, Olga, please tell us how many units, what is left, because I know that you guys are selling a lot of units from all over the world, and I would like to know, we have a very short time about the development firm. I know that they are Russians, that they are self-funded, but
Yeah.
what can you tell me?
Well, first of all, yes, the developers Oko Group. It's led by Vlad Doronin, and Vlad is actually one of the largest developers in Russia. He built over 75 million square feet of retail, world-class commercial, and high-end residential back in Europe, including the tallest building in the world called Oko Tower. Not in the world, I'm sorry, in Europe. So he's also the owner of the Aman Hotels, which people know. Aman Hotels, it's a very luxurious chain of hotels, and he's bringing the Aman designers to create one of the amenity floors in the building, which is amazing. He's privately funded. We came International, which is a company based out of London, so they have their own money to build. He always works with the best architects, so he commissioned here Adrian and Gordon Gill for the architectural design, and the building does look phenomenal. It resembles the wave coming out of the water because of course we're on the water. It's basically the exterior is all glass and glass reinforced concrete, so it's going to reflect that color, that light from every angle. It will be a landmark building here. There's really nothing like this. This building is very exclusive because even though it's 47 stories, it's only 135 units. So it's very, for high-rise, this is a boutique building. It's only 4 units per floor. They all have private elevators. We have a few floors on the higher floors where it's 2 units per floor. They range from a 2-bedroom, which are almost sold, to a 5-bedroom. We have an amazing penthouse on top, which is a crown of our building. And the price point starts at $1 million, but we are sold probably almost 40% right now, and we started sales in March, so we're selling really quick. This is really a combination of many factors that makes people want to be in this building.
And the price per square foot,
The average is $1,200 per square foot, but we have units starting at 900.
well, that let me tell you this, guys. I think that everybody knows this, but for a waterfront property in this area, $900 per square foot is a great price.
Exactly.
Yes,
It is.
because this is a project. We are not talking about that you get an apartment or a condo in an old building. No, we're talking a landmark here. We're talking about this is this is like if you were living on a mirror. You know, it's amazing. And I talk like this. I'm not trying to sell you. I'm talking like this because I really love art, modern art at least. And the first time that I saw this area where they are selling the room, they have a sculpture that is an abstraction of the building, you know. And when I saw it, I thought this is great, you know, because it's so simple yet so complicated to do this kind of project in a waterfront property. They have to build a complete building from different owners. The development group is there so rich, you know.
Yeah.
The house of the head head developer, let's say it like this. His house is the only house designed by Anna Hadid, the famous architect. It's the only house that she designed, and this guy lived in this house. Imagine that. So let's back to Una and Olga. Olga, please
Yes.
tell us. We know about the amazing amenities, but what can you tell us?
Sure. Well, first of all, I think that what makes us different from every other building is that we have a marina up front, so which we got already the city approval to build. We're waiting for the state approval right now. It will be huge once it's approved because we have the boat slips for sale as well as a pickup drop-off location. So that's a great amenity. If you have friends, you have a boat, they can pick you up from here, or there are a lot of marinas around us, like the Crandon Marina is the closest one in Key Biscayne. So when you're in Miami, you want to be on the water, you want to be on the boat, so that gives you that access to the water. Then we have a huge pool deck, which is our third floor of the building, and it has most of our amenities. It's landscaped by Enzo Enea, which is our landscaping architect from Switzerland, and they do an amazing job. They bring plants from all over the world, really mature, beautiful landscaping that's going to surround the pool deck and create that privacy that people want, in the building that's high end. We have 3 pools in the building. There's pool for adults, there's pool for families, there's a lap pool for those who like to swim, long swims in the morning. We have a lot of entertainment spaces, like a dining space with a catering kitchen. We have a club room that you can also reserve for any private events. It's absolutely beautiful. We have rooms for kids, like a movie theater. We have a splash area for kids, which is really beautiful. And then we have this grand staircase that connects everything, the 3rd and the 4th floor, that leads you to the 4th floor, which is dedicated to health and fitness. So there we have a gym with room for personal training, Pilates, and yoga. And on the other side, we have that spa curated by the Aman Hotel, so it's going to be up to the standards of Aman, so it's going to be phenomenal. And of course, the spa will have steam room, saunas, massage treatment rooms, indoor and outdoor. So all of this is kind of interconnected. I just hate when they put amenities on the rooftop and you have to go up and down to use the pool and go and gym. So we have everything within, connected with either staircase or it's very nice, so you can enjoy your gym workout and then go swim in the lap pool and go for a walk on the private bay walk that we're going to have, which is about 150 feet of waterfront. And everything is surrounded by beautiful landscaping, so it's nice.
Thank you, Olga. And to say goodbye to our viewers, that we always love to see the life of rich and famous and everything. So tell us about the penthouses. We know that the penthouses, you have this amazing penthouse, and how much it costs. I hope that one of these guys buy it. So what can you tell us about them very briefly?
Sure. Well, it's funny. We actually just got our floor plan yesterday for the penthouse, so we were able before we just saw the architectural plans. So it takes the last three floors of the building. So it's a three-story penthouse with internal elevators. So imagine that. The first floor is going to have all your bedrooms. There's 7 bedrooms in total, and of course there's room to customize this thing. If people want less bedrooms or more bedrooms, we can create it for them. The second floor is going to have all the social areas, and it's going to have the 20-foot ceiling. So it's going to be that amazing open space overlooking the water. And once you go to the third floor, you're going to have this huge rooftop with a private pool and a summer kitchen, and there's also a little interior space with a bathroom and a living room. So you have 3 floors. It's like having a single family home, but you're on the top of the world, and you're
how
going to be
much
the
this jewel cost?
That jewel is expensive. We're the price. It's priced at 40 million.
Wow,
It's
that's nice,
14,000
guys.
square feet.
Don't forget to call me.
and
And
me.
yes, of course. And one last thing. When are you going to start? And when do you plan to finish?
We're gonna demolish the existing building we're in right now at the end of the year. We'll break ground the beginning of next year, and the completion is we're gonna start closings, right? So the end of 2021, beginning of 2022.
Okay, let me tell you this, guys. There are no new permits on the county, so there are no new buildings planning, and there are no plans to begin to study new projects until July next year. So there is few projects. I don't know, 3, 4, maybe near Brickell downtown, and there is Una here that is beautiful and amazing. Thank you all, guys. Thank you for your time. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye.